That is one good intro. Good morning. We are coming live via recording to you from Bellingham, Washington. My name is Avery Schmidt, and my co-host today is Doug Duncan. Doug, how are we doing?
Good. How are you?
Oh, just great. Today, first show. How you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling fantastic. I'm happy to get this rolling.
Let's do it. A lot of confidence. All right. So let's start out with how we got here. Origins of the Huddle. Doug and I, we went to high school together. We've been friends for a long time. And what would you say? I think our junior year, was it?
Yeah, sophomore, junior year, we wanted to start doing this.
Yeah, so we kind of had the idea of, sharing our thoughts and opinions with the world via podcast. But, never really amounted to much. But now that we're in college, it's like, you know what? Let's do it. Why not?
Oh, yeah, totally. Having how many hours are you away? 5, 6?
4, 6 or 7, yeah. From Eugene to Bellingham, yeah, it's quite a distance.
Yeah, no, for sure. But happy to get rolling. Excited
Absolutely.
To finally start doing it.
Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, which I don't think anybody does, we're going to be coming to you every morning, or every Friday morning, that is, on YouTube. We'll tweet links about it. By the way, please follow us on Twitter at @TheHuddle0. So every Friday morning, tune in. We got about a 20-minute show. And another big reason why we did it is because we had a little inspiration from our friends down at Linfield College, known as the Banter Boys. Brian, Valentine, and Book, they do one hell of a job down there. And they're on every Tuesday night Periscope. Please check them out. Follow them at Banter Boys. They got a jam-packed show as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. They got at least a couple hundred followers every week, which is fantastic.
Yeah, I think they were over 300 or 400 last week, and hopefully we're trying to get Brian Valentine as a guest on this show at some point in the next couple weeks. So stay tuned for that as well. Also, Zach Schomler. Doug, go ahead.
What's up, Sham? Great inspiration. It's been fun over the past, I think he's been doing it for about a year or two now. I had a couple, I actually met Zach during running start at Clark. We became pretty good friends. He went through some tough times in high school, but
yeah,
and right after high school. But him being able to, have a inspiration through sports and, just everything actually with What's Up, Sham. It's been pretty fun to listen to, and Avery and I kind of drew an inspiration from that. So
yes, definitely give him a look. He's got some good content as well. So let's dive right into it, man. The NFL, an interesting week of football last week and another interesting one coming up. My boy Derek Carr, man, poor guy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, poor Doug's fantasy team, dude.
Me too, man. I feel you. Yeah, his 2 to 6 weeks. Hopefully, EJ Manuel can help us out a little bit. By the way, we are AFC West fiends. I love the Raiders. Doug is a Charger fan.
Unfortunately.
And let's be real, the AFC West is hands down the best division in football.
Yeah, no, totally. I think even though the Chargers are the worst team, they would be an 8-8 team in another division.
You put them in the AFC South with the Titans and the Texans and the Colts and the Jaguars. And granted, that division is a little more improved this year. However, they probably a playoff team or maybe even win that division.
Right. Yeah. So sucks. It'll give us a good draft pick this year. But going back to the Raiders, you're talking about a big blow to the team, but I think you'll still make the playoffs. I think hopefully you'll win, half of those games that he's out. I don't know if that's realistic or not, but they'll probably, because of this, the Raiders will probably finish second in the AFC West.
Yeah, hopefully. Let's hope, man.
I would say so. Denver's pretty good, but I think the Raiders.
Damn Broncos, man.
Yeah, no, I think it'll be Chiefs, Raiders, Broncos, and Chargers.
Let's hope. So let's move on to the Chiefs too. They just keep finding ways. They have playmakers left and right, and it is. I have not been this excited to watch a team outside of the Raiders ever.
Yeah, and I've never really enjoyed watching the Chiefs. I've never really enjoyed watching Alex Smith, actually. Especially when he was in San Francisco.
They played a very dry brand of football.
Well, yeah, I think it was just like, it's just not that fun to watch. But like now that we talk about Pat Mahomes all the time.
Yeah.
Because they went up and drafted him in the top 15. I think it was either 12 or 13. Kind of forced Alex Smith to play better.
Yeah.
Play the best football of his career.
So this year in 5 games,
he's looked amazing. I've never seen him play this well before.
I think he's everybody's front runner for the MVP this year, as of right now.
Yeah, I think he has to be.
I don't think there's they're 5-0.
Yeah.
I mean, they've beat some good teams, and in their defense is, I mean, even without Eric Berry, it's still top 5
you're still talking
league.
about a really good
it's
team.
Unbelievable.
Totally.
Here's another question. Watching that Chiefs Redskins game last week, is this Redskin team a contender?
Are they a contender? They could be in the NFC.
Yeah.
I think so. I struggle with Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
But
definitely.
I don't love him, but I do realize that he's an above average quarterback that team can really, I think that team's really well coached.
Jay Gruden.
Yeah. Yeah, your guy Jay Gruden.
Spider do-I banana.
No, yeah, I think they can definitely make it further than they've made it in the past couple of years.
Yeah. Well, I think it's because of their defense too. Their defense against Oakland, their game plan was unbelievable.
Yeah, I haven't seen. I mean, Derek Carr has been the quarterback, a couple of years. This is 3? This is year 3, right?
Year 4.
Year 4. Okay, sorry. I haven't seen really that team get shut down that bad before. In a while.
No, outside of Chiefs and Broncos, no, I hadn't.
Well, yeah, no, totally. But like, yeah, just at a primetime game like that, it was surprising.
Those Cowboys better watch out. I mean, really,
Yeah, no, seriously, yeah, you're right.
I think this Washington team has the potential to beat them and win that division with how bad the Giants have been playing.
How bad the Giants are. Dallas doesn't look as good as last year.
I think reality is setting in for
I think
Mr.
so.
Prescott.
I think the whole 2 rookie thing is like realizing like, this is they're not gonna win.
They're still a really good football team.
Right.
But last year they were just riding this wave of momentum, and it took them all the way to the playoffs. And obviously their luck ran out. But
yeah, and people didn't know how to defend Dak Prescott because nobody knew how he played. Zeke, rookie running back. He's an animal. That offensive line's crazy.
Yeah, big time. That defense, like a lot of defenses in the NFL, that defense is still a question mark, I think.
Yeah, no, I think it's just average. Nothing special. But it's not gonna. I don't think it's necessarily gonna lose you a game, but it's not gonna win you one either.
No, let's talk about last night's game as well between the Patriots and the Buccaneers. I don't know how much of it you were able to catch, but are the Patriots done here?
Done. So they're 2-3 now.
They're 2-3, and might we add, Buffalo is leading that division. Let's just take a moment and
the average 8-8 Buffalo Bills are leading that
it's
division.
Unbelievable.
No, I don't necessarily think they're done. I don't think you can ever say the Patriots are done, but like, we obviously haven't seen the Patriots have a losing record in years.
Our lifetime.
Yeah, I was gonna say when's the last time? Right, I was gonna say when's the last time? I mean, you think about their team. I don't like in the past couple of years. It's been weird because it's like you never think like, oh man, this team is crazy, like talented, full of talented players.
Right.
Like the talent, you don't think about like individual players.
Right.
You think of
Tom Brady. Well, I guess we need to move on, huh?
Yep.
So, and also, should have introduced that a little earlier, but there will be that horn every time we reach our max of 5, 6, 7 minutes of talking, and we're going to move on to another subject to keep the conversation loose and fun. So let's move on. Any concluding thoughts there?
I think the Pacers on a decline, but I don't think it's going to be this year. I'll leave it at that.
There we go. All right, let's move on to one of my favorite, probably my favorite topic of the episode. Your favorite and least favorite NBA jerseys.
All right.
Go for it. What are you?
Okay, we have to take away, because we're Blazer fans. We're obviously going to say the Blazer jerseys.
However, they did get voted the best in almost every single.
However, their jerseys are amazing. They look so good. I was watching the game last night. They just look fantastic.
Absolutely.
The new lettering actually looks really nice too.
It goes very well with the swoosh.
Yeah, no, right. Yeah, exactly. A little iffy on the red Blazer ones, but favorite. Let me start with. I'll go favorite. I won't take yours because I know what yours is going to be.
Thank you.
I actually really like the New York Knicks. I know they didn't change much, but they look a little retro, and I really like it.
Absolutely, that's one that I wrote down on my favorites for sure. It
almost looks like a Mitchell and Ness throwback jersey.
Oh yeah.
But the outlining of the lettering is really nice. I think it just looks really clean.
Totally.
I think the Cavs actually look really nice.
Absolutely.
I think what's funny is like some of the teams their sponsor logos look better, good with the jersey.
They kind of make the jerseys pop almost.
Yeah, right. So like the Cavs, like they have that. I don't know what brand. I don't know what brand it is.
Goodyear maybe.
It's a tire. Yeah, I think it's a tire company.
Yeah.
But it looks good. But then you look at some of the other ads and you're like, oh, it doesn't look very good.
Yeah, totally.
What about you? What are your favorites?
I love them. I think they're probably my favorite in the NBA. The Indiana Pacers.
Yep. The circle.
It looks so good. I think they used yellow in the right way here. I'm not a big fan of yellow. Roll Storm. But I do think they used it in a proper manner. And also I'm a big fan of Victor Oladipo as well. In case you didn't know, he is also a singer. Go check out his song. It's on Spotify, everything. Go check it out. Great song. Also, Philly and Charlotte.
Okay, I was gonna say Philly.
Yeah, Philly's looked really good. Charlotte's, I like their like teal Tiffany blue color.
Well, and you can't go wrong with the Jordan logo on the chest either.
Oh gosh, no. There's so many. Also, Nick Batum is out 8 to 12 weeks with a broken wrist, I think.
Yeah, I saw that. That's gonna be
always terrible to hear about that. He's a great player, great man. Prayers that he gets better soon. Yeah. So, give me the ones that you don't like.
I think the worst one overall is definitely Minnesota's alternates.
Ooh, yeah, those are rough.
I mean, that just reminds me of the Seahawks.
Oh, the color rush.
Yeah, the color rush. But even before the color rush.
Yeah.
It was. Do you remember those shiny ones?
Absolutely.
Remember those shiny Seahawks jerseys?
Yeah.
I think they were Reebok at the time.
Just disgusting.
Oh, they were so bad. And then it also reminds me of the Atlanta Hawks alternate color. Is it called Volt or Voltage?
Volt.
Yeah, Volt. Yeah, it's called Volt.
Stupid stuff.
Oh like yeah, that's
man.
rough.
Oh, those are disgusting.
No, that's got to be the worst one for me. Oh, I'll also throw in Thunder. I don't like those Thunder.
The black ones?
Yeah, the black ones with the orange lettering straight on the chest.
Yeah, those I just
wish that there was like an outlining around the lettering.
Yeah.
Not just like straight a color on a different color. But
yeah.
All right, what are your worst?
I can't stand the Heat's uniforms because they didn't do anything to them.
They didn't do anything? Yeah.
And they were bad before.
Yeah. You don't like the burnt orange, do you?
Well, I like burnt orange, but when it's like a 1/18th of your uniform, it looks terrible.
Yeah, it's like they just...
All right, moving on to our last segment here. MLB playoffs are underway. Favorite time of year, absolutely. This October area. where you have the NBA starting, you have the MLB playoffs going on, and you have the NFL going on, and also you can throw in NHL hockey as well.
Yeah. So there's what's the like? There's one. Is there one week where there's all 4 sports going on at one time?
Yeah, I think it's going to be in 2 weeks now when you have what's called the perfect storm.
Perfect storm. There you go.
There we go. Alrighty, Doug. I know you're not a big baseball guy.
Hey, I'm working on it. All right.
You're working, but I know you have some predictions, so let's hear.
Oh, who doesn't like giving predictions?
Absolutely.
All right. I will throw in. Got to go Cleveland Indians. They deserve to get that World Series.
They deserve it.
I'll do Cleveland Indians and the Dodgers. Los Angeles Dodgers.
Indians, Dodgers, huh?
Indians, Dodgers, yep.
I do like that. I like that Dodgers team a lot more in August than I did in September. However, with that being said, they're still a really good team in a really good division.
Yeah, true.
And, they're going to cause some problems, definitely. However, I'm going to have to go with the Astros coming out of the American League. They looked so good last night off of the best pitcher in the American League as well, and Chris Sale.
Yep.
Jose Altuve hit 3 home runs. I don't know if you saw that or not. But he is 5'6", 165.
I was going to say he's a small dude.
He's tiny. And, I'm going to go with the dark horse, the wild card this year, who got it done the other night against the Rockies. I'm rolling with the Arizona Diamondbacks.
All right.
All right. They're playing. They're playing. Are they playing the Dodgers? I haven't even looked yet, man. Holy smokes! But I think they have the roster. I think they have the staff. Their bullpen looked really good last night.
Yeah, Diamondbacks playing the Dodgers.
Yeah, and I think they know how to play the Dodgers more than any other team does in the National League. So Diamondbacks are my dark horse pick this year to make it to the playoffs. I do think the Astros will end up winning. That roster, that lineup 1 through 9 is crazy good.
So answer me this, though. The Astros have been good, maybe not this good, but very good for the past couple of seasons.
2 or 3.
What has been that factor of them not getting all the way to the World Series?
It's a great question. I think it's been their pitching staff.
Okay.
I think their pitching staff has been down. However, this year with adding one of the best pitchers of our time in Justin Verlander, although he is 34, 35 years old, he's still a Game 1 starter. And now you throw Dallas Keuchel, a former Cy Young winner as well, in the second spot in their rotation. Their rotation just got a lot deeper.
Okay.
And they've improved their pen as well, so they're looking really good. And that lineup, like I said, is very unforgiving, 1 through 9. With Altuve hitting second, Correa 3 spot, they're a solid ball club. Probably, they deserve it more than the Indians. All right, Doug. Looks like that's all the time we have for today's episode. Make sure to go and give us a follow on Twitter at the Huddle 0. We'll post a link to our YouTube page where you can go and watch our wonderful podcast. And remember, if there's one thing that's a guarantee in this life, it's that the Huddle will be on every Friday morning. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you next week.